No space 好きなんだ好きなのよありきたりでも心には君型の穴が開いてる
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be doing the Valentine's Day quest tutorial, and it's definitely a lot, but if you guys want this outfit right here, it is definitely worth it to do this quest. And of course, if you're having trouble, I'm here to help you guys. So let's just get right into the video. So as soon as you load in, it'll say approach the gate, and then it'll put you into a cutscene. So after you play through the cutscene or skip it, all you have to do is find the potion room. So basically just walk down this hallway, head to the left, and then you'll be in the potion room where Leah Ash herself will tell you what to do. Okay, so the first step is to head over to a cauldron. Then this little notebook will open up showing you 2 ingredients that you need to remember in order to make your potion. It'll give you a bunch of other options, but you have to remember the first 2 that was showed on the notebook to complete your potion. Now, there is a timer, but I don't want that to scare you because you have plenty of time. You only have to do 3 potions, and it's honestly not that hard. It's pretty simple, so the timer is basically just there to scare you. You'll definitely get it done in time. After you're done putting in your ingredients, you just have to stir the potion 3 times, and then you get to choose a little bottle in which to put it in. Of course, I chose the heart. It doesn't really matter which you put it in. I just think the heart was super cute. Then you bring the potion to the big cauldron near Leah Ash, and basically just repeat this interaction 2 other times with looking at what ingredients you need and then putting those specific ingredients into the cauldron. Make sure you're putting in the ingredients that are shown in your notebook, not mine, because it could be different. So just pay attention to what is on your screen. And yeah, once you finish brewing all your potions and deliver your final potion to the cauldron, you'll be officially done with this part, and a portal will appear, and you just have to walk into the portal to go into the next part. Alright, so this next part is a little tricky just because you have to shoot the arrows at these flying hearts and they're constantly moving. But my tip is you can get onto the railing, but be careful not to fall because that's just gonna waste time. And also aim for the yellow hearts because the yellow hearts give more points than the pink hearts. And sometimes you just have to time it well. I literally struggled for a bit, but as long as you time it well, you should be fine. Even though I struggled, I was able to finish it before the timer ran out, so you guys got this as well. And for the next challenge, it's basically the same as the last one, except this one's not timed, and you only have to hit this yellow heart once. And then so my trick for this is I get on top of this fountain and then I wait until it's closest to me to shoot, just so you know, like, you won't miss, because if you start shooting from afar, like, you're not really sure if it's gonna hit it or not. But if it's closer, you have like a bigger chance of actually hitting the target. So yeah, I just waited for it to come around again, and then when I thought I had the shot, I shot, and then I finally hit it, and then we're done with that. And with that, we're on to chapter 2. And now, chapter 1 was easy compared to chapter 2. I did have a little bit of trouble with this, but it's okay. If you guys follow my lead, you'll be done with this in no time. So the first thing we have to do is find and unlock these 4 chests. And honestly, they're like super simple to find. This is not something that I had trouble with. Well, maybe for the first one, because I was like, oh, like, I can't find it. When looking for the chests, you can kind of see like this glowy thing. And so it kind of leads you to where the chest is. I think some of the locations might be different because when I first played it, it was definitely in that trunk that I just showed. But now it seems to be underground. So all you have to do, if it is underground, is just go into that pond and swim down until you find the chest. Now for the next part, I suggest grabbing a phone and taking a picture of these cards because you'll need to remember and match them. And personally, my memory is terrible, so of course I took a picture of it on my phone just so I can do this and get it over with because you only have a limited amount of hearts. And remember, what you see on my screen might be different from what you see on your screen. So if it's a perfect match, then yes, you can follow whatever I did. But if it's a little different, that's why I would recommend taking a picture of it first, just so you don't forget what you're doing and go based off mine, because it could be incorrect. So after we finish that, we're officially done with the first chest, and now on to find the second chest. Now this is a bit of a maze, so you just have to follow me. It's so very easy to get lost in here considering there's like so much stuff in the middle, but it's okay because eventually we'll find our chest and we'll be done with this, and then we'll just need 2 more. Now for this chest, it's gonna give you 3 cards and you're just gonna have to find the butterfly. So keep your eye on the butterfly card while it like switches, and then you have to find the butterfly 3 times in a row in order to claim the chest. After you do this 2 more times, arrows will point you to the way out, and then we're off to find our 3rd chest. Alright, so then we head back outside and we head towards that Lana and Holly statue, which I find super creepy. Like, okay, you guys are obsessed with my girl Lana at this point. So as you continue, I suggest you take a left and follow me, and then look around everywhere. It gets super dark in here, but it's fine. Like, the chest will glow, so you'll kind of know where it is if you're close enough. So yeah, I would go around checking behind all the boxes because that is where I found this chest. And for each chest you find, you do have to complete the matching cards or the find the butterfly, which I know it's really annoying, but you just have to do it one more time. Remember, take a picture and then it'll be super simple. So once you do it, it's over with. All you have to do is just find one more chest and then you never have to do it again. Plus, when we finish finding this last chest, we're more than halfway done with chapter 2, which is the final part, and you will finally get to unlock that very pretty outfit. So don't worry, we're almost at the end. So we walk back to the middle and then we head to the last place to find the chest. Just make sure you're looking in all the places I'm looking, because again, sometimes the chests move around if you play them, you know, if you play the game different times. But this one's pretty easy to find, and then like I said, you have to find the butterfly 3 times, and then after you find this butterfly, you're done. We're moving on to the next part. Alright, so we're back at the middle and then we go towards the Lana, Lena, and Holly statue. And here, basically, all you have to do is color match to what's on the screen. You have to do this 3 times. So in my head, I just repeated the colors. So red, blue, yellow, green, and then I did it. I would recommend to stand next to each statue. So if the first color is red, then stand next to the red statue just so you don't have to walk all the way over there. It just makes it a little bit easier because you are kind of timed if you looked at the screen with the hearts. Basically, if you don't get it in time, you have to start over, which is really annoying. So this is just a better way of doing it. So we're on to the last part, and some might say the most difficult, at least in my opinion, because I did get turned around a lot. And mind you, I had to do this 2 times. So I do it first just to figure out if I can finish the quest, and then the second time I film it so I don't have any trouble, you know, don't get turned around. And unfortunately, I did get turned around a lot. So yeah, definitely take your time with this part. Don't rush it like I was trying to do here, because you will fall and then you just have to start over again, and it's just a waste of time. So just take your time. I feel like if you've ever played a Roblox obby before, you'll definitely be fine. The only confusion I had was just where to go next, because once you unlock one of those like little balls that they tell you to, where it's like activate the ball, I get so turned around because I'm like, oh, where am I supposed to go next? Because there's not really like a clear instruction. That might be my bad. Like maybe I'm just like super dense and I'm like, oh my god, like hello, like I don't see where to go. But like for me at least, I had to like look around a bit to be like, oh my god, like this is the way I'm supposed to go. So yeah, it can get a little bit confusing, but don't worry because I cut out the confusing parts for you guys. So as long as you follow me, you should be fine, and we're basically almost done anyways. All right, and so after you activate this one, just turn around and then the other one should be right behind you. I don't know why I spent so long looking for that one. I could have just looked behind me, but no, instead I was too busy looking at like the floor, like maybe it's secretly under the lava. It was not. Like before, when I said this was the most difficult part, I mean it not in the way where it's like, oh, the obby was difficult. It wasn't. I mean it in the way that I was always like falling because I kept wanting to rush, and also I kept getting lost. So I just made it more difficult for myself. So honestly, I feel like I kind of scared you guys over there. But I definitely want to hear your opinions on what you think about this quest. I feel like it isn't as long as the Christmas one. I also feel like, I don't know, there could have been more to the story, you know? I feel like there wasn't really much plot. Maybe that was just me. I felt like maybe there should have been a little bit more plot. Personally, I like having more plot in the quest stories. I know some of you don't like the quest, but I personally love them. And yeah, also, what did you think about the update in general? I feel like this update was great, and if you guys didn't know, it's gonna come in another part February 15th. So this is just part 1 of the update. Maybe we'll have a different quest then. I'm not really sure. And also, I know a lot of people were underwhelmed with the amount of clothing we got, but like I said, this is only part 1. Part 2 is coming real soon, and I bet we're gonna get a bunch more clothing, makeup, hairs. At least I hope so. Like, I'm really excited for that. Guys, will you believe it if I told you that this is the last one that we had to do, and that's it? We're basically done with the quest. We just have to walk back, turn to the left, and go through this portal, and you are officially done with the Dress to Impress Valentine's Day quest. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you think I helped you get through this, definitely consider liking this video or subscribing, and I'll see you guys soon for my next video.